Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action now for Prescott. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Now running here with Jaden Blue. He'll make his way through for a pick of a 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
A 3rd down run with Blue. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fake.
He just throws this one away. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Dak out of the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Blue. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It's a 3-yard gain. 1 shot remaining if they want to try it. 4th and goal coming up.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run. And now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And the Jaguars force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Hey, easy, Ralph, turn.
Lawrence with it on 1st. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes it's breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, Ginger. Hey, kill.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Go right side, caught by Thomas. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
And the Jaguars first down.
Hey, Lion.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Lawrence now off the play action. That's Worrell to catch out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. No hungry. Here's the first carry for LaQuint Allen. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, the positive out of back-to-back picks for these two teams is that is reassuring for this defense. Thrown into a sudden change environment, able to come through, pick their guys up, and get that football right back through their offense.
Ball at the 33 for first down. First down, here's Dak. Brought in by Jay Ferguson. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 22 yards.
Yeah! Here we go!
First down, Cowboys.
We'll hear from the pistol. And before he can get back to the line, they send him out. So they're going to lose a yard on that first down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He puts some juice on it deep. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's good for the Jaguars.
Easy,
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has it in close. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Remember numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Hey, Soko, it's hot.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to score a pick six for Dallas.
Okay, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on a non-eventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Rip, 20.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Completes it to his back with Quintallen. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hey, go. Son,
This is Allen on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means third down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Gun. Hey, run.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. For big yards on the right side. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On red. Saints.
Now it's Lawrence. The quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Red on red. Here we go.
Once again here, second and 10. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Savon Rebel with the pick. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to score pick six for Dallas.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, oh, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 21-zip already. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Hey, let's...
Now Lawrence on the play fake. It is caught left side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Hey.
First down.
Hey, so goes.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Center.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Offense up to the line fast.
13, Luke.
Jaguars, first down.
Thrown again. Here's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
5-yard line.
Hey, go. There we go.
Back to the air. Lawrence. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, Lion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Savon Revel with the pick. No surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. They bring their tight end left. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And Prescott finds him at 1st as he slides down to end the run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
On the give, it's Blue. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Dak now from the gun. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10, Prescott. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble, but it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah! Here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. Catch made. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Cowboys.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 37.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's got a man left. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Hey, here we go. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Cut near the goal line. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Cowboys were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars beginning their drive here. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, easy.
Lawrence now off the play action. Buying some time right. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First and 10. It's Lawrence. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long. Jacksonville in punt formation. Kavontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
At their own 12-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Run the toss to Blue. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards through the 9. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13. They kick the running back in motion. Prescott here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third?
We're going to 53.
Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he gets it away from his end zone. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Looking quickly here.
1 yard gain.
Hey, two.
Double play action. Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So now it's going to be third and long.
Let's go. Here we go.
They'll air it out on third. Looking right, and he finds it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First down.
Hey, go, go. Go.
First and 10.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Hits his running back. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion.
4 yards.
A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
10 at the 27.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. Has some room to work. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get their first points of this game just before halftime. Little tax on the extra point. The Jaguars cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100.
Logan Cook to kick off for the
Whole
Jaguars.
squad on that rim. 0 to 100. Real.
On now is Cook to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Yeah. Here we go. Boys.
Prescott on first and 10. Finds his man over the middle. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 17 on that one. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Back to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Short pass brought in. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Red on red.
First and 10 at the 17.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense with flying.
And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down 10. And they're on the 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And needed some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Second down now, 7 to go. Running this one left. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Third down, they need 7. They've got a man in motion. Prescott now on third down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day. This defense, they have a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yeah, here we go.
Throwing again is Dak. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Another throw for Prescott. right side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Yeah, here we go.
They start to drive with blue. This drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
Gosh, how frustrating that must be, not just for him, but really the entire offense and the coaches, to see that kind of effort, to break a tackle on a run, and it still ends in a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Dak now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
This is a heater going deep. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in right side by Moore. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. He's got it. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but it's a little love for it to have come early as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Lawrence now off the play action. Big game coming, and Thomas snags another. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Jaguars first down.
In the red zone on 1st. All in left side. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
Okay, to kick off for the Jaguars.
trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. He gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 27-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Now Dak to throw. Hits him on the out route. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. 26.
Prescott to sneak it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a first down. Come on, boys.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll run for it with White. That'll be the first and more. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Now Blue. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
There's a toss to White. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option there. But Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He's got a man left. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
47.
On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. On the move, headed right. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. It's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over. It's over.
And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
13, Luke. Luke. Hey, Vincer.
On play action now, Lawrence. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Hey, go!
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. That one's nabbed by Allen. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
13, Luke.
Going on 1st down, Lawrence. For big yards on the right side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
Easy. Here we go.
They go play action, Lawrence. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after it.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Hey, easy. Route. Soga, hot. Go. Silver.
1st down throw. Lawrence. That's more on the quick slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Go. 11.
Lawrence working from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Now after throwing the pick, we see him injured on the play as well. Nobody wants to see an insult and injury on the same play for him. Hopefully he's just shaken up. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Motion man left is Lamb. 1st and 10. It's a give to White. He danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Cowboys on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah!
Now it's Blue. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Short yardage run for White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Going with Blue here. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes him off with 6.
That one splits the uprights, and the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch him do it.
On the 24 once again. It's second and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, so hot.
Lawrence to throw it. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches.
And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Hey.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. White trying to hit it straight ahead. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Yeah!
Now give left side. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football.